Okay, time to show you my Crane Clan Dueling deck. I was going to say Crane Dueling Clan deck, and I went, no, wait, that doesn't make any sense. So initially, I was using the main house, and then at some point, I picked up this card, probably from a starter deck. I don't really remember. Um, Pretty cool ability. You have to give up the favor to use it, so, but it must be a good ability. I'm sure they play tested it. I don't remember how this played with me, but I enjoyed. I really like dueling in this game. It's a lot of fun. So I definitely played this deck several times. Had a lot of fun with it. So here we have Asahina Uojin, I believe. Crane Clan Shugenja bow to give a 2F2C bonus to any Crane Clan personality. Excellent ability. Obviously, for a dueling deck, it's good, but it's good for any kind of deck. It's just a good ability. Kakita Ariteko, Crane Clan Artisan. Very, very cheap. And just bows to restore a personality to honorable status. But you're just playing this personality because it's cheap and it's an easy to honor. And of course, being able to do that ability is good too. But again, this is mostly a dueling deck. All right, so here's the Crane Clan Courtier. Bow to lobby for the Imperial favor. This may be done even if you have already lobbied for the favor once this turn. That's very cool. Hence why it's a 0-1 for 7. It's just the ability that you're putting that in your deck for. Kakito Shijin, I believe I'm saying that correctly. Another very inexpensive card. You do need 6 honor, and that is, I'm 1 honor shy of being able to pay for it. So you can't play this on turn 1, unfortunately, because I begin with 5 honor, 5 house honor, regardless of which house I use. I'm starting with 5 honor, and you need 6 to get this guy in. So, but bow immediately after one of your personalities has been destroyed. You gain honor equal to the personality's current personal honor. Really, really nice card. I'm shocked that only costs 3, considering the one that costs 7 with its ability. Kakita Torikago, another 0-1 courtier, may remain bowed. Let me make sure you can read that right. Bow while you have the Imperial favor. Select a bowed personality. The target personality may not straighten until after one of the following occurs. The courier straightens or is destroyed, or you lose the Imperial favor. So, very cool ability. Can play this guy on turn 1. So that's always a good thing. Then we have the crazy Kakito Toshimoko, 2 force, freaking 8 chi. Insane, and he's double chi. That's just beyond ridiculous. But you need 9 honor, and he costs 12, and of course his personal honor is 4. So this is the Crane Clan Ijatsu Master, unique, experienced samurai, Emerald Champion. I mean, yeah, he's got a lot. May not refuse a duel. Like, who's gonna duel him? 8 chi, double chi. Why would anyone duel him? I guess there must be scenarios where you can beat him. Lose 5 honor if he loses a duel. Yeah, you should lose 10. You suck. He may attach the emerald armor without cost. Wow, I don't even know if the emerald armor is in this deck. Bow to challenge any dishonored personality to a duel that cannot be refused. So they have to be dishonored, so that's not necessarily an easy thing. Daidoji Karasu, 1/3 Bounty Hunter. Bow for a range to attack. Discard the card from your hand immediately before he performs a ranged attack. To increase the strength of the ranged attack by the focus value of the discard, he can only do this once. I really don't know why he's in here, because he only has a personal honor of 1. I thought if his personal honor was 2, that's why I put him in. But yeah, I'm not sure why he's in here. They probably should take him out because he's not dueling. Daidoji Osen, 3/3 for 6. That's pretty good for Crane. Spy and a samurai. Interesting. When he is assigned to or moves into a battle, any player may show you one or more terrain cards from their fate hand. During that battle, players may not play terrain cards from their hand that they did not show you. So, neat ability. Not necessarily, not necessary for this deck, but there's only so many dueling cards. I think that's the other reason that other card is in here, because he's affordable. So Daidoji Rakai, another archer with a range 3 attack. That's, yeah, I'm starting to see the issue here. So this guy's nice and cheap, and he's got a personal honor of 3. This is a dueling honor deck. I want to try to win through duels, but also by gaining honor. That's the other reason I might play with the other house instead. I'm really not. I think I went back and forth, just tried it. So 3 copies of that guy, because he's very easy to bring into play. Another simple, very easy to play samurai that you can play right away and get 2 honor right on turn 1. He's a 2/3, which is fine. He's not big, but he's the 3 chi helps a little bit. So 3 copies of him. And then my favorite crane clan samurai, Doji Reju. If Reju is tied in a duel, he wins the duel instead. So obviously Karmic Strike is in here. I'll show for those who don't know. It'll come up in the other deck. You'll see it. So if the duel ends in a tie, he wins. 3 copies, Doji Reju. Then we have Doji Kuwanin. This is a big, expensive samurai, 4 force, 5 chi, tactician, experienced version, and that's all he is. He's just a straight up big guy, but the 5 chi is worth having in the deck. Anybody with a 5 chi is good to have in a dueling deck. At least I think so. Doji Shizu. Of course, the expense can keep him out of the deck, but 10 is achievable fairly easily. Only a 1 personal honor, which I'm confused by. I would think she'd have more than 1. 1 personal honor is considered low, 2 is normal, and 3 or above is high. 3 is high, 4 is like really high. Okay, political reaction. Bow. When another player is gaining or losing honor, the honor gain or loss is increased by 1 point. I gain 1 honor. So if they gain honor, I can bow and we both gain 1 honor. If they lose honor, I can bow and they lose another honor, and I gain an honor. So it's very, very neat ability. All right, holdings. Fantastic Garden is 7, but it's only 5 for the crane, and I can bow it to get 2 honor. 1, 2, 3 Fantastic Gardens. You got to get that extra gold before you can pay for it, though. Marketplace is the Crane Clan holding, so 3 of those for sure. No question about that. Merchant Caravan, not sure. Yeah, just 1. Okay. Because I'm already dueling. I don't even know why I put the 1 in here. Do I really want to have another card for... Because a duel, you have to discard cards. So then we have 3 small farms and 3 large farms once again. And then there's the Sanctified Temple, because it can get me honor if I need it, and I can play it. Oh, just 1 copy. Okay. Temple of the Ancestors. This costs 5, so this is a little expensive. Bow the temple and one of your personalities with a personal honor greater than 2 to gain 3 honor. So potentially a good honor gaining card, and 2 copies of that. The Kakita Palisades may only be brought into play by a Crane Clan player. You gain 1 honor for each unit that is assigned to attack this province. That's nice. That's fun. Historian. A retainer. Reaction. Bow when one of your personalities wins a duel to gain 2 honor. Perfect card for this deck. The Oracle of Fire. I forget what this does, but it must be dueling related, because the Ring of Fire is dueling. 6 costs for this unique retainer, so you can only play 1 copy. Bow this card and pay gold before a duel begins. Pay 1 gold. Draw a card from your fate deck and use this card as an additional focus. This ability may not be used on personalities that may not focus. So, excellent card. It is expensive. Not sure why I'm running this. Let me see if I can remember. The 700 Soldier Plane. Unique. Battle. Bow one of your defending units. The attacker must bow 2 attacking personalities or followers. You may perform this action twice per battle. I am trying to win by honor. I need defensive things, and that helps. The Emperor's Peace is another one that Gives me time. No attacks may be made by any player until the beginning of my next turn. So Emperor's Piece definitely needed. Hopefully this won't hurt me. Hopefully I will not have the lowest honor, because whoever has the lowest honor loses their position. So cards like this are risky, because if you go up against an honor deck, it could happen. And then for Dueling, Test of Stone. Select your unbowed challenger and a personality controlled by another player to be challenged for a duel that cannot be declined. The winner's controller gains 4 honor, and the losing personality is dishonored. Neither personality dies as a result of this duel. So that's obviously in here because it is a dueling deck. So we have 3 copies of Focus. Unfortunately, it's the generic bordered one, which just, the other one is so much better. I mean, look at the difference. Just look at that. It's so much better. Why would they do this? It's so ridiculous. And I think Wizards of the Coast did this. They ended up buying this game, and I really don't know why they did it. I don't know what the issues were, but maybe they were trying to make it easier for people to read. Just give me a break. So 3 Focus, though, and for those who don't know, Focus is in here because its focus value is 5. Focus values on all cards are 1 to 4. I don't think there's any that are 0. So it's used to focus in a duel. It has no other ability other than that 5 focus value, which can be used, and there's another card that does something with that, I believe. So Karmic Strike, play this card as a focus card for a duel. The result of the duel is automatically a tie. Doji Reggie wins. It's that simple. It is I'm sure it was a combo used many times, and people had to make decks to stop it. I'm just guessing in tournament. Ijatsu art is very interesting. One of your limited action, one of your personalities challenges another personality with an equal or higher chi to a duel that cannot be refused. So you can't challenge someone with a lower chi. Each personality must focus exactly once if possible. The loser of this duel is dishonored but not destroyed. The winner of the duel gains 4 honor. So if I challenge someone with an equal chi, and then my focus is 5, I'm going to win. It's that simple. But you got to have a 5. If you have a 4 and they have a 4, well, then it's a tie. But who knows? Well, yeah, that works also for Reju. So just 2 copies of the art. Then we're going to do the 3 copies, I'm sure, of the Jatsu Challenge. You challenge a personality. They can refuse, but they lose 7 honor if they refuse it. Very dishonorable to refuse a duel. The loser dies. The winner gains 5 honor. Excellent, excellent card. Common and excellent. And then in a battle, because Ijatsu Challenge you can't do in a battle, Ijatsu Duel you can. Same thing, winner gains 5 honor. And the loser just dies. Begins a duel. Can you refuse it? No, neither may refuse. Okay, so you can't refuse that duel. All right, Ijatsu Lesson. I believe just 1 copy. We do have Remorseful Seppuku, of course. Good. One of your personalities challenges another personality. If the challenge is refused, you may draw 2 cards. The 2 personalities' items that give no bonuses or penalties and produce no effects during this challenge and duel, the winner's controller gains 3 honor, bow the loser. So 1 copy. Remorseful Seppuku. We had the whole thing with the guy challenging a dishonored personality to a duel. This doesn't make him dishonored. Target dishonored personality takes his own life. This just makes him kill himself. So, okay. Which will happen when you duel. You can become dishonored. Now, see, of course, I'm using these clear sleeves, and that you really can't be doing that when you're playing a deck with 2 different backings. This is the other backing. So, yeah, it's the only one. Which one is that? Okay, so the Ijatsu Lesson. So I would have to take that out if it mattered. But I wouldn't in a casual game because it's fun. So 3 entrapping terrains to stop the attack. The battle ends without resolution. All units return home without bowing. Block supply lines. Remove 1 attacking unit. So these are automatics in your honor deck. Any deck that's trying to run honor or wants to be defensive in general. Strike with no thought. So here come all the dueling cards. You play this as a focus. You get an extra bonus. It's very, very cool card. We're going to run 3. Bend like a reed. Just a cool card. Play this card when your opponent calls a strike in a duel. You gain 2 chi from this card as if it were played as a focus. So they're calling and you get, oh, I'm going to get two more. I wonder why the focus is 3 then. I don't know. You may not play, more than one bend like a read in a duel. So you can't play 2 from your hand. That makes sense. Strike of Flowing Water. Reaction. Play this card as a focus in a duel. The next focus you play in this duel has its value doubled. Play this card instead of focusing in a duel. All focuses that have been played for this duel are discarded and have no effect. Very neat. Very interesting card. And then the double chi to give the guy who's going into the duel double chi, which makes it like, how are you going to beat him? Because all focus values are doubled. So I don't have the Emerald Armor. I didn't think I did. Ancestral Armor of the Crane Clan is cool though. Can only be attached to a Crane Clan samurai. This samurai may bow to challenge any personality to a duel who is bowing to lobby for the imperial favor. So this is a reaction. This challenge may not be refused. If the samurai dies in a duel, then the lobby attempt continues normally. So, somewhat risky. Tetsubo, one of my favorite items to duel with. You get a -1 chi penalty, but as a challenger in a duel, this personality has the first option to focus or strike. So you can just challenge to a duel. If they can't get out of it, you can just strike and kill them. Assuming you're ahead. You do have the 1 chi penalty, but it's just ridiculous. Only 2 copies, though. Doji House Guard, I think mostly for the theme. He has force equal to 1 plus the personal honor of the personality they are attached to. Oh, and his +1 chi certainly is going to help, too. And he has a focus value of 4. So all those reasons are why he's in. Then I've got a couple really nice ancestors for this deck. Shiro no Kakita. Once per duel, this personality may focus with 2 focus cards instead of 1 when focusing. That's ridiculous. Shoji no Hotori. Now, there is some number of things here. Oh, no, they're both the same. You need 2 honor to bring them in. They're free, and they have no such thing as personal honor. They're spirits. Card is considered Doji Hotori for uniqueness. Oh, so does that mean I can't have Doji Hotori in the deck? I think that's what that means, and I don't remember if he's in here, but if he is, I'd have to take him out. When this personality wins a duel, draw and discard the top card of your Fate deck. You gain additional family honor equal to the focus value of the discard. Very cool. So 3 rings. Earth, Fire, and Void. Earth because we should be able to get this into play. Play after an attack against one of your provinces in which the attacking army had a force higher than the province strength at any point, but the province wasn't destroyed. All our provinces get a +3 bonus. The ring goes right into play. Very, very cool ring. The Ring of Fire is obviously dueling. Reaction play when a personality you control wins a duel against an opponent who had a higher chi than your personality before the challenge. That's not easy. That's not easy to do. Benefit Elemental. Any personality opposing a personality you control in a duel must play all focus cards face up. So, that's the benefit you get when it's in play. Benefit Elemental. Okay. And then the Ring of Void, for those who don't know, you play this card when you have no other cards in your hand, so you're out of cards, or it's the last card in your hand. You cannot do this while discarding to redraw or while another action is resolving. And then the benefit, once per turn, when you have no cards in your hand and you draw a card during your end phase, you may draw 5 cards instead. The Ring of Void is critical, especially for a dueling deck. So that's my Crane Clan dueling deck. Really enjoyed it. Didn't play a ton of it. Didn't play anything a ton other than my Phoenix and my Shadowlands. That's the most. Those are the decks that I played the most. But I did play this one more so than the other decks that I made. I hope you'll check out my D&D novels, Forestera's Fate. I narrated them. They self-published them on Amazon, but you can listen to the narration. Just go to my playlist on my channel and you'll find both books. They're both in their own playlists, along with 2 short stories called Sheila and the Dungeon Master. And you can listen to those too. And they're also on Amazon. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to say. I will be going through the rest of these decks every 2 or 3 days is my plan right now. Like I said, I've got about 17 of them total, but I'm more than halfway through. So after that, I don't know. Is there any kind of L5R you'd like me to show you? I have starter decks. I have my loose cards. I'm like a 2 rows in a box of loose cards. I could show you the cards that I have. If there's anything else that you'd like to see, just let me know in the comments. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.